6 months ago, conflicts reignited in Gaza, and, as of now, over 34,000 Palestinians and Israelis have been killed because of it. Today, lecturers and students welcome members of the public to join them for a vigil outside of the university facilities. Those gathered made for calls for the government to make more of an intervention and furthermore for them to call for a ceasefire.
The action of the UK government have been very negative, very really they should have from the beginning stand with like other countries, call for a ceasefire, immediate ceasefire and an immediate and permanent ceasefire and allowing humanitarian aid and a beginning of a political dialogue. This is not going to be resolved by weapons and force.
We spoke to Dr. Chris Smith, who lectures in history at Coventry University, to find out the history of the British government's involvement in the conflict.
As I said, they made various different promises to various different groups. And ultimately, after the First World War and until the foundation of Israel as a state, this is a British colony. And Britain has, in many respects, allowed all of this to happen. They have basically, in a very kind of colonialist way of thinking, basically made decisions about this particular area of land, regardless of what anyone else may or may not think. You know, it's not like they run a straw poll or some sort of referendum amongst the population there, be they Jewish, Christian or Muslim. They're not asking them. They think they believe that they have the right, because they are a superior civilized nation, to say, well, this is our land. We are going to do with it as we want. And if we decide to make it a Zionist state, a Jewish homeland, then that's kind of up to us.
So Rishi Sunak remarked that after 6 months of war in Gaza, the toll on civilians continues to grow. Hunger, desperation and loss of life on an awful scale. However, the government has still yet to call for a total ceasefire and, at the time of filming, claim that ongoing negotiations are critical to secure the release of hostages held in Gaza, calling for an immediate suspension, inviting to get aid in and hostages out. However, are yet to release a statement on whether a total ceasefire will exist.